Everything you've ever believed might have been a cover story. So, what if I told you the gods didn't descend on beams of holy light, but on landing gear? That the angels you grew up imagining, wings, halos, white robes, might have actually looked more like beings in suits, with machines that hummed, hovered, and watched. This isn't about belief, this is about the overlap. Because in every ancient faith, in every sacred book, there are parts that just don't read like divine poetry. They read like encounters. Let's look at the real stories behind religion and the things in the sky. Christianity, Chariots of God, or Crafts of the Sky. Let's start with one of the most famous accounts. Ezekiel, the guy in the Bible who saw wheels in the sky. A whirlwind came out of the north, a great cloud and a fire enfolding itself, and the colour of amber. Amber metal fire. Living creatures with 4 faces, rotating wheels. Come on. Oh, that's not a vision of heaven. That sounds like a craft. Rotating, glowing, alive with energy. Then there's Jesus. He ascends into the sky in a cloud. 2 beings appear. They ask why everyone's staring up like that. It's such a weird detail to include, unless it's important. Unless it's describing a departure. Fatima, 1917. Tens of thousands of people saw a sun dancing in the sky. It spun, dove, hovered. Islam, the night journey and the watchers. Islam has one of the clearest UFO-style encounters, and most people have never looked at it that way. The night journey. The Prophet Muhammad is taken by a winged creature, Barak, and lifted through the skies, visiting different realms, meeting beings of light. But think about it. This is a man entering the sky, describing what could easily be seen as layers of dimensions or cosmic stations. He returns with knowledge instantly. That's not a dream, that's a contact event. And then you've got the jinn, not angels, not demons. A separate race made of smokeless fire. They live unseen, mess with humans, and have been blamed for strange lights and abductions in the desert. Smokeless fire, that's plasma, energy beings, or something interdimensional. Again, not divine, not folklore, something else. Hinduism, ancient wars in the sky. Now here's where it gets really strange. The ancient Hindu texts describe flying ships, vimanas, that battled in the sky. They talk about projectiles with the power of the sun, mushroom clouds, and metal birds that move without wind. A weapon charged with the power of the universe. That's not a chariot, that's a nuclear device. These writings are thousands of years old, and yet they describe weapons, vehicles, and explosions we wouldn't see again until the 1940s. Were the gods fighting? Or were someone else's machines lighting up the skies? Judaism, the Watchers, the Hybrids, and the Flood. There's a banned book from the Bible most people have never read, the Book of Enoch. In it, 200 angels descend to earth. They take human women, create giant hybrids, the Nephilim, and teach humans advanced knowledge, metallurgy, enchantments, astrology. It's not just a strange tale, it's genetic interference, breeding programs, a full-scale intervention. The flood, it wasn't to cleanse sin, it was to wipe out the hybrids, the evidence of tampering. What kind of god needs to drown the planet? Unless something else was going on. Egypt, star maps, and sky kings. The Egyptian gods were never just symbols, they were rulers, physical. They came from the sky, taught language, science, law. Their temples are filled with references to boats that travel through the heavens, some glowing, some shaped like discs. The pyramids, not just tombs, they line up perfectly with Orion's belt. Internal shafts point to specific stars. Who are they trying to talk to? And more importantly, who answered? Indigenous tribes, the ones who came from above. All over the world, tribes have stories of beings from the stars. The Dogon tribe in Africa described Sirius A and B, 2 stars, one invisible, hundreds of years before Western astronomers discovered Sirius B existed. They said they learned it from visitors from that system. In Australia, the one Gina, ancient sky beings with white faces and black eyes, are painted in caves, but they're still respected, even feared. And the Hopi ant people. They say they were saved from a global catastrophe by small beings who lived underground with big eyes and long limbs. So either everyone hallucinated the same thing, or we're looking at fragments of a real global memory. This isn't about destroying belief. It's about asking why the same story repeats across time, across space, across faiths. What were they hiding? And what happens when the sky opens again? The truth isn't up there anymore. It's been right in front of us the whole time. So what were the gods really? Maybe they were divine, or maybe they were more advanced, because the pattern's there. They arrive from above, they shine. They teach, they manipulate, and they leave. It happens in every culture, every continent, every era. Same themes, same symbols, same lies. Maybe religion wasn't meant to enlighten us. Maybe it was designed to control the narrative after they left. Because if the gods were really just visitors, then everything changes.